Hey my friend, this is Gavin Mountford here and welcome to episode number 9 of the Attraction Marketing Guy show. I'll be your host, Gavin Mountford, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about step number 1 of the 6-step sponsoring sequence, which is creating compelling content. Now, if you'd like to get access to today's show notes and resources, please go to networkingsuperstars.com/9, where you'll be able to access everything from today's episode. So let's get started with the first step of the 6-step sponsoring sequence. And what I'm going to share with you is absolutely critical, because without you creating content of some kind, nobody's ever going to find you. They're not at all. I mean, if you think about it, you're competing against hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands and even millions of other people who are trying to make money online and who are trying to build a business online. And when you actually create a piece of content, whether it's a blog post, whether it's a Facebook status update, whether it's a blab like this, whether it's a video, whether it's an email, what it means is you're putting out your knowledge and your value to the world, essentially. And let's just imagine that this is a piece of content right here, and somebody comes, you post that content, somebody comes and reads that piece of content, or they watch the video, or they check the report out, or they listen to the audio. And what happens is they gradually start to get to know you. They start to learn a little bit more about you, and you start to be able to impact and help that person. And what happens is you gradually start to develop a following, an audience around your chosen topic or your chosen brand or your chosen niche. So really, one of the first things that you need to start to think about, and I really want you to think about this as we go through these trainings, because I'm going to cover the whole of the 6-step sponsoring sequence over the next 6 to 8 weeks. But I want you to start to think about your niche and your brand and your expertise, and essentially what you're going to be creating content around and what you're going to be building an audience around, so people start to find you based on a certain topic. You know, for me, I teach attraction marketing. If you look at any of the top experts, any of the top marketers, whether they're in My Lead System Pro, or whether they're in your primary company, or whether it's someone like Ray Higdon or Eric Worre, they all specialize in a specific topic. Some people specialize in Facebook marketing. Some people specialize in Pinterest or Instagram or Periscope. Some people specialize in blab, like we're talking right now. Some people specialize in attraction-based marketing. But the goal is to build a following of people around that specific topic, so you can then do whatever you want. You can recommend and refer people anywhere. And this is how you build a network marketing business online. This is how you build any kind of business online. You've got to have a raving fan base. So creating compelling content is the first step. But in order to create compelling content, essentially you've got to know what you're going to create content around. And I've got a little, it's kind of like an acronym, and this is how you develop a following. This is how you develop a story, and it's called the CART method, the KART method. You may want to write that down, and I'll explain exactly what it is. But when you use the CART method, what happens is you start to attract people to you, who then become leads and prospects, traffic, and also customers and downline and reps, because of this process that you've used. And essentially it takes you from knowing nothing to becoming a specialist or an expert. And if you think about it, actually, in order to become knowledgeable on a certain topic, it's going to take you probably about 30 minutes a day for the next 1 to 2 months. And then I can pretty much guarantee that you will know 99% more than 99% of the population on that specific topic. So if you literally sat down and got knowledge on a specific topic, maybe it was Facebook marketing, for example, and you bought some courses, you got some free reports, you read some free blog posts, you watched some videos on Facebook marketing, within 30 to 60 days, if you did that for 30 minutes a day, you would become an expert on that topic, and very quickly you could develop an audience around that topic. So the CART method is, the first is K, and in order to do the K part, you've got to get knowledge. So K stands for knowledge. You've got to get knowledge on a certain topic, and that topic could be anything. As I say, let's look at Facebook marketing, for example. So you get knowledge, you read some blog posts, you watch some videos, you get knowledge on that topic. What most people do is they stop right there. And you may have done that yourself. You may have read something, you may have watched something, you may have consumed a piece of content, and that's all you've done, is it's just here as knowledge. Well, knowledge isn't useful until you do the second step, which is take action. Because when you take action, you actually implement the knowledge and you further cement the knowledge inside of your mind, inside of your body, and it just becomes easier and easier and easier, and you get to learn it much, much, much faster. So get knowledge, take action, and what tends to happen once you've taken action is that you get results. You get results, and the results could be, maybe you've just built a fan page of 2,000 fans. Maybe you've just generated 5 leads on Facebook. Maybe you have sponsored 2 reps in the last 24 hours by using Facebook. And I'm just using Facebook as an example. You know, your topic, your chosen niche could be anything to do with whether it's online marketing, whether it's offline marketing, but you've got to think that your topic of expertise needs to be based around what it is that what's your end goal? You know, is your end goal to get people into a network marketing business? In which case, your topic, your niche, your brand has to be based around that business, essentially. So if it was a health and wellness business, you know, you'd become an expert in maybe diet and nutrition, maybe healthy eating, maybe exercise. If it was an online marketing business, maybe you become an expert in lead generation or Facebook marketing or Pinterest or Instagram, or one of the tools or the systems or the platforms that everybody's looking for, and you become an expert in that specific area. And you get good at that and you attract an audience around that. So you get knowledge, take action. From the action you get results, and once you've got results, it's very easy to then create a story and then teach it back to other people. So knowledge, action, results, and teach. And essentially what you do is you teach back what you've learned to other people. And when you start to teach, just like I'm doing right now, this is a blab, you know, I'm doing a video, I'm doing an audio, and I'm actually teaching, just like I do when I send out emails, like I do when I post Facebook status updates on my fan page. I'm actually teaching a lesson, and you can teach a lesson based on what you've learned. I'm only able to do this because I got knowledge on attraction marketing, I took action, and I just did, you know, I just go and do stuff. Just, you know, nothing's going to break. Just press a few buttons, type a few messages. It doesn't matter if nobody responds, because you're going to start to get the knowledge. You're going to cement it together. And gradually over time, the more you try it, the more you fail, the more you hit roadblocks and barriers, and, you know, you struggle and maybe you're not getting results, you're still learning. And as you learn, what happens is you start to, you just start to learn to know what works and what doesn't. So get knowledge, take action. Eventually you'll start to get some results, and those results can be small to start with, but they gradually grow and grow and grow. And then once you've got some results, you have a story that you can then teach back to other people. And once you've got results, people start to pay attention to you. People start to listen to you. People start to follow you. And people essentially want to join you. They want to be part of what you're doing, and you'll find that people come to you and you can attract people, and people will actually want to be part of your business. So this is the CART method for creating content, and this is compelling content that converts. So the first step in the 6-step sponsoring sequence is to create compelling content. Now, there's many areas and many aspects that I'll go into detail about over time, but one of the main areas to be posting regular content is your fan page. And, you know, one of the challenges with a fan page is that, you know, you might post a piece of content on your fan page, you might post another piece the next day and another piece the next day, and nobody comments, nobody engages, nobody even sees that content because it may not be compelling enough, it may not be good enough. So this is where learning how to create compelling content actually comes into play specifically. And if you go back to, which episode was it? If you go back to episode number 7 of the Attraction Marketing Guy show, you'll be able to get access to my 7 perfect Facebook status updates that you can then use that type of content to post on your fan page. And what that will do is it will help you generate more engagement. Once you've got more engagement, the way that Facebook works is when somebody comments on your post on your fan page, the next time you post, they're going to see your next piece of content. Whereas if nobody engages on your fan page, nobody's going to see your posts. And you could be posting the best content out there possible, but nobody's going to see it because nobody's engaging on it. This is the key. This is absolutely critical to your success with this. So again, remember the first step is to create compelling content. And what we'll do over the next couple of episodes, I'll be here again same time tomorrow to do the next session, which will be step 2 in the 6-step sponsoring sequence, which will be capturing leads. And I'm going to show you 3 specific places that you're going to need to capture leads so you can then follow up with those prospects. But this process works incredibly well. It's incredibly powerful, and you will be able to literally take cold leads, people you don't know, and people who don't know you, and start to attract them through the content that you create. And then you can follow up with those prospects over time, and you can sponsor them into your business. If you're in a network marketing business or a primary opportunity, you can make sales and you can make income by leveraging this process. So if you've missed any of these episodes, make sure you go to networkingsuperstars.com and you'll be able to find the rest of the posts. But this is Gavin Mempford here. Thanks so much. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.